Welcome. I'm so excited to see all of you. Wow, I'm going to blast off today. I'm so excited. Okay, who do we have here today? I see Corelli's. Hi. Hello, sweetheart. I see Xander. Hi, Xander. Oh, who's that? Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. Hello, good morning. I see Henry. Hi, Henry. Hello, honey. Nice to see you. And Mr. Luke. Yay. Hi, Luke. Luke, I'm so happy to see you too. All right, guys. Well, let's get started. We have a lot to do today, and I want to get started right away because, well, we can't have fun until we start, right? Right. So let's do it. We're going to learn a few things first about our classroom. So get ready. Let me share my screen. I am so excited. Okay, hold on. Wait till you see the fun stuff. Okay, now we have to go over some rules of our classroom too. So pay attention to them. They're coming up. I just want to welcome you. This will be the first screen you see, and you'll know that you're with me. I'm Mrs. Cruz, okay? And I'm going to teach social studies and science and math and reading. Yes, I get to teach all the best classes, all right? So today we do social studies. All right, so you'll see that every time. Let me share my sound so that in case we have a video or something comes, hear it. One more thing I'm going to do before we get started, and that is, let's see. Okay, now we're ready. I'm ready now. Ready. Okay. First thing we're going to do is talk about our promise. Everybody stick up your pinky and make a promise to me right now. Pinky promise. Pinky promise. Okay, good. What is our promise? Well, it's our promise. It's our Zoom expectations. Now, no matter if you're on the moon or if you're in our classroom or if you're in another teacher's classroom, Zooming online, we all have the same expectations. That's right. We all expect our students to do the same thing. Are you ready to hear what they are? Okay, let's do it. P is for participate. Don't sit there like a potato. Help us. Answer questions, ask some questions, give us some things to think about. All right. R, be respectful. Oh, we're going to talk a little bit more about what that means. A lot of kids don't know what that means, but you're going to learn and understand what being respectful means. I know some of you do. Hold on to your thoughts. Hold on to your questions. We'll get to you, I promise. O is be on time. Oh, wow, chef's kiss. You are all on time. Thank you. I'm so glad. M, keep your microphones muted. We're going to talk a little bit more about that too. If you notice, it has a little red line through it. That means you're muted and you're good to go. Don't worry, you'll have a chance to talk, I promise. Okay, include your name in the chat or change your name in the Zoom window where your cute faces are. If you can change your name and make sure that I know who I'm talking to and everybody here has the right name, give me thumbs up. Yeah. Okay, let's do the next one. Stay in your seat. Don't get up and run around the room unless I tell you to. Okay. Don't worry, you're going to have a chance to get up, okay? So, and then eyes on me, where all the magic happens right here on the screen. Let's talk a little bit more about participating. Participate. That means do something, okay? It's not nap time, it's not playtime, it's learning time. It is exercise your brain time, okay? So please, I'm gonna be looking at your faces. I wanna see who's paying attention and who's trying to work along with us, okay? If we have a little quiz or a little Nearpod or something to do, I wanna see you logged in and working. What is the next one? Respect. Yes. Have you ever heard that word? Give me a thumbs up if you've ever heard the word respect. Have you? You have? Yeah. Be respectful. What does that mean? It means to treat others the way you want to be treated. If you want people to be nice to you, then you better be nice to other people, right? How else are people going to feel loved and important and special unless you treat them that way? And when you treat them that way, they'll treat you that way. How can you be respectful in the class? Don't talk over anyone. Don't laugh at people's answers. Don't unmute unless it's time. Pay attention. Be kind. Be respectful. All right. And you can do that at home too. Your family loves it when you're respectful. Here comes the next one. Let's talk. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. What's the M stand for? Microphone's muted. Now, I have a little game I play with my students. We're going to test it out right now, okay? Listen to the rules, and then we'll try it, okay? So here's what it is. Every time we are allowed to unmute and talk, when you hear Mrs. Cruz count down like this, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You have to hurry up and mute your microphone before I get to 0. It's a race, okay? So let's try it. We're all going to unmute and we're gonna say, hi, everybody, and say anything you wanna say. But when you hear me start to count down, hurry up and find that mute button, okay? And then turn your microphones off. All right, let's try it. Everybody unmute and sing along with me. On your mark, unmute, unmute, unmute. Hit that little button. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Sing with me. I, J, L, M, O, Q, R, S, T, U, W, X, Y, Z, Okay, ready? Countdown. 5. Hurry up. 4. Find it. 3. 2. 1. Oh, I found. Oh, you did it. Give yourself a clap. You did a great job. That's what I'm talking about. That's how to mute so that we can continue our lesson. Now, look at all our friends on the Zoom chat. Eyes on me. That's what this one's talking about. Keep your eyes on the screen where all the magic happens. Whoops, I went too fast. If you look away, you're going to miss something, right? So remember, it's not time to play. It's not time to draw. It's not time to color. It's not time to get a drink. It's not time to do anything. Although, can I say something real quick? If you need to use the restroom, you don't have to ask, okay? Just go and rush back. Go and then come right back. And you don't have to say a thing. It's okay. You can use a potty break. It's all right. All right, so don't have to ask me for that. Now, let's move on. What happens when we keep our promise? We have fun. Yeah, we will have a special spinning wheel, and anyone who's kept their promise all week will have a chance to win a game of their choice during the week. Ah! Is that exciting? Oh my goodness. If you're excited, get up and give me a yay. Yay! Awesome. Okay, what kind of games could you choose? Oh, I don't know. You could pick Simon Says, you could pick Freeze Dance, you could pick, what do you call those things? Scavenger hunts. Ooh, all those things would be fun. Ooh, Xander, do you have an idea? What game would you think of?
Simon Says.
Simon Says you like that one. Awesome job.
Green light, red light.
Oh, that's a good one too. All right, ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, nice. Corellis, which one would you choose if you won?
Scavenger hunt.
I love that one too. Awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2. Awesome. Oh, you are the greatest promise keepers. That's right. So what I'll do is I'll notice who has kept their promise. I'll put them on a list. We'll spin a wheel, see who gets to choose the game. We get a game. All right, now what are we doing today, Mrs. Cruz? Hurry up, Mrs. Cruz. We have to hurry up and do social studies. What are we doing today? Today we're discussing the importance of rules and laws. Can you do that? Rules and laws. Rules and laws, and why they're important in your home and in your community. All right, now, well, that's what we're going to talk about today. What is a community? A community, whoops, go back, is a place where we can learn, that's right, where we live and where we play. Everyone belongs to a community. You are part of a community right now. Yeah, look at the screen. It's our classroom community. Yeah, anytime people are working together, it's a community. You may even be part of different communities. Ooh, raise your hand if you've ever been in a sports community. Oh, wait, put your hand down. Have you ever been part of a neighborhood community? Neighborhood? You in a neighborhood? Yeah. Okay, put your hand down. Wait, let's do another one. Have you ever gone to a church community? Anybody go to church? Yeah. No, that's okay. How about, ooh, let's talk about a daycare community. Anybody been to daycare? Oh, yeah, or pre-K. Oh, there's all different types of communities. Look at that. We have different ways that we get along with people in different situations. And here are some pictures of children who belong to different communities. A community is a place where we work, learn, and play. We have rules. Remember, we were going to talk about rules and laws to help us stay healthy, strong, and get along. Look, there's a classroom community. Do we have rules in a classroom? What was the first one we just learned? Something about who remembers it? Ooh, that's nice, Henry. Do you remember what it is? Xander does. Go ahead, Xander. What was the first rule we learned?
It was
mute. Mute button. That's right. Stay muted during our live lessons. Excellent. Kiss your brain. Okay, next one. Oh, how about a sports community? Maybe you've been in a sport. Maybe your big brother or sister, your family's in sports. Do they have rules? How about, here's a good rule. Can we cheat in sports? What do you think? No, look at that. Corelli's like, no, no, no. That's a rule. Very good. No cheating. Awesome. And what about this one? Neighborhood. Can we throw our trash all over the ground, Henry? No. Say no, no, no. That's a rule, right, Henry? What do you think, Luke? Can we, let's see, can we go and mess up somebody else's yards? No, 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 that's right. So we have rules in place in our community so that we can all get along. We want to get along and be strong and healthy. We have rules and laws to help us stay healthy, strong, and get along. All right, now let's talk about what a rule and a law is. A lot of kids don't know the difference. They don't. Well, guess what? I'm going to teach you the difference. A rule and a law. Now, what's the difference between a rule and a law? Well, here's some pictures of people following rules and laws. I'll be right with you. Hold on. Let's talk about it first and then you can share, okay? All right, hold on. Look at this first one. These little kids. Let's see, one little kid, he looks like they're in a daycare or a play area, right? And looks like one of them is gently handing a toy over to his friend to use. What do we call it when we let our friends have a turn? Ooh, who knows it? How about, let's go from the top down. Corelli's, do you know? I see your hand. What is it called? Say it again.
sharing.
Sharing. You need a hug. That's right. I shared a hug with you. Good work. That's right. They're sharing. That's a rule. If you don't share, do the police come? Do you get a ticket? No. That's the difference. A rule is set up by someone in charge of that school, a facility, a parent. But the police aren't going to come if you don't share. You just might get in a little trouble, right? You might not have a friend very long. But wait, let's look at the other picture. What's happening? Look at that car going way too fast. And look at that sign. Xander, what is going on?
That is a law.
It is. Is he breaking the law when he goes too fast? Can the police come and write him a ticket?
Yep.
Yeah, oh, that's the difference. So a rule is just set up in the home or in a community setting, and it just keeps everybody safe and orderly. But the law is something that you can break, and you can get a ticket for it, okay? So we want to know the difference. Now, here's another one. Ooh, look at this one, Luke. Are these kids taking turns on the soccer field? Give me a thumbs up, Luke. Do you think they are? Henry, you do? Go ahead, Henry. What are they doing, Henry? Do you want to share your thought? Do you think this is a rule or a law in sports?
A law.
If you said rule, you got it right, because the police aren't going to show up if they don't score, right? So
No,
it's just
I said a wall.
Oh, the law. Let's talk about the law. Guess which one is the law? The little kid who is picking up trash, because you know what? It's against the law to litter. You can get a ticket. Uh-huh. You don't want that. If somebody catches you littering, throwing trash on the ground, and you don't put it in the can, that's breaking the law. So rules are set up in sports. Laws are set up for our community, like picking up trash. That's right. So we want to talk a little bit about whether you can tell the difference now. All right, now I'm not going to show you the answer yet. Are you ready? Let's talk about it. Look at that picture of the little girl with the dog on the leash. We want to know if you are allowed by law to let your dog just run around with no leash. Oh, Corelli's is like, no. What do you think, Xander? No. Henry, what do you think?
No.
Can you let the dog run around with no leash? No. And I lost Luke's picture, but I know he's there. Luke, I don't think oh, there he is. Hi, Luke. Do you think it's okay for the dog to run around without a leash? No or yes?
Is he allowed to run around with a leash?
No.
That's right. Oh, you're so smart. Good work. You're right. Do you know what could happen? That dog could get away. It could run away. It could bite someone. Oh no. It could do damage. Maybe it could chew somebody's property up. Oh no. Guess what? Do you think it's a law or a rule? What do you think, Xander? I'm ready for you.
It's a rule.
Rule or law? Could he get a ticket for it? Could she get a ticket?
No.
If the dog bites someone, think she could get a ticket? Do you think the police could get involved? Pretty serious if the dog bites someone, right? Oh, so guess what? Would you call the police if the dog bit someone and they were bleeding? So she could get a ticket for it, couldn't she? Guess what? If you all thought that the girl walking the dog with a leash is a law, you're absolutely right. It is a big no-no to let your dog run around with no leash. It's the law. She could get a ticket if she just lets her dog off the leash. Now, let's talk about the kids lined up. Look how nice they are all lined up. Okay, let's try it. The teacher's having them line up. It keeps them nice and orderly. So no one's running around. They're all paying attention. They're quiet. What do you think it is? A rule that she set up, or is it a law that the police and the government set up? What do you think, Corellis? Hi, Charlotte. There you are. I was looking for you.
Mommy, a rule.
You think it's a rule? Okay, Charlotte, what do you think? Thank you, Corellis.
I think it's a rule.
Guess what, you guys? Brilliant. It's a rule. That's right. Teachers just make up these very important rules to keep kids safe and orderly. It's not against the law if they get out of order, but it is a rule that they could kind of get in trouble with the teacher. You know, oh, I'm sorry, you can't go on this field trip if you can't stand in this line, right? So that's just a simple rule. All right, nice work. Nice work. Give me a dance. Yeah. Get a little exercise. Okay, let's finish up our lesson for today. We're going to share some examples. Now, I'd love to hear from everybody. Remember, I want to hear everybody participate. So I'm going to let everyone have a chance to share an idea of a rule that you must follow at home. Now, I know your parents set rules for you. Can I tell you about a rule that I have for my boys? Yeah, when they were growing up, do you know what rule I had for them? They could never slam the door. That's right, because every time they slammed the door, it would make my dog bark and he'd go crazy. So our rule was don't ever slam the door. Okay, that's our rule. They didn't go and get a ticket for that. It wasn't law, but it was a rule that I set up in the home. Now it's your turn. Think for a moment. What's a rule that you better follow at home? Who wants to share? Who wants to share first? Look at all my friends. Henry, unmute and tell me a rule that you have at home.
Not my toe gets in the door.
Oh, I love it. Thank you. I do love that one. And it is important to follow that rule, isn't it, Henry? Yeah, I'm so glad that you do. Excellent. Thank you for sharing. Who's next? Who wants to go next? Xander, I'm ready for you. Go.
My rule is to not let the bed dirty.
Oh, don't let the bed get all dirty. You don't eat chips in bed. No chocolate in bed. Right?
Actually, it's about making it.
Making your bed every day. That's a great rule. Keeps things nice, safe, and orderly, doesn't it? Excellent. Thank you for sharing. Okay, who's next? Corellis, what is a rule that you must always or you should never do in your home?
Always eat dirty for bedtime.
Oh, definitely. That's a good one. You don't want to keep your parents up all night now, do you? No. Good job. I love it. I love it. Who would like to go next? Oh, let's see. How about who has not had a chance? How about Luke? Hey, Luke, can you think of a rule in your home? You should always, or I should never. What's a good one?
What's your rule?
Yeah.
Tell her. Come on. Come on. What's your rule? What do you have to do?
You can whisper it.
You heard her. You can whisper. Tell her. I'll plug my ears. What's your
Okay,
rule?
let Grandma whisper it. You whisper it to Grandma and then Grandma whisper it to us. Go.
Come on. What's your rule?
Yeah.
Be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a fabulous one, everybody. Throw him some stars. Go, give him some stars. That was awesome. Great work. Okay, thank you, Zion. Welcome, Zion. Can you think of a rule that you have to follow in your home?
Don't eat the river room.
That's a good one. I like that. Do you follow that rule too? I hope so. Yeah, you do.
I only do eat in the river room where my mom let me.
When she lets you, I know. That's a good rule. Thank you, my love. Go ahead and mute and let's move on. We're getting near the end. And now a law. A law. This is a really easy one. Super easy. Are you ready? And we're all going to act it out. What is a law that is set up by our police, our government, the people that can write you a ticket? When you first get in the car, what is something you have to put on? Can you act it out?
The seatbelt.
Yeah, let's act it out. Ready? Stretch that, clip it, go. Yes, very good. You have to ride with your seat belts. That's right. Can you do it again? Everybody act out putting on your seat belt. Some of you sit in a seat and you have to clip it this way. Some of you clip it down here. Beautiful. That is a law. You don't want to get caught without a seat belt. Now, what happens when we don't have rules and laws? It's chaos. It's chaos. Everything goes crazy. Let's look at that picture for just a minute. Look at all of the things that are happening when people don't follow the rules and laws. Can you see one? Oh, who would like to share the one that they found? Anybody? Oh, Charlotte, you go first. What's one thing you noticed?
I know that people is in a picture and they're not following the rules.
Which one? Which one do you see that stands out to you? That's a terrible thing that's happening. They should have followed the rule. What
They're
about
not sharing a turn.
Oh, very good. Yeah, look at the people trying to get on the bus. They're not taking turns, are they? That's definitely a rule. Thank you, my love. Mwah. How about Xander? Go for it. Which one did you see?
I see that a human is walking on the road while a car is coming by.
Oh my goodness, how dangerous that is. Did you know that's a law? You can't jaywalk and walk down the street. The streets are for vehicles. That's right, not for people just to walk down. Excellent job. What's another one? Henry, which one did you notice? Thank you, Xander.
Not with trash.
Yes, I saw that too. Wow, look what could happen. It gets really filthy. The bugs will come. People can fall and trip on it. It gets stinky. That's right. I hope we all pick up our trash. Who else would like to share? Thank you, Henry. Who else? Who else? Zion, which one did you notice?
That's the one with that girl. The one with that girl has a grocery all on the floor.
Yes. Oh, she fell right out of the bus because people were fighting. Oh no, the girl with the groceries on the floor. I see her now. Good eye. That was a good observation. Excellent work. I do see that it doesn't look like anyone's helping her. Well, that's not very nice, is it? It looks like they're just walking right past her. They don't even stop to help. That's our rule, isn't it? We should always stop and help if we see someone, right? Thank you for that. Luke, do you see one? What about that dog?
The river just said, chaos.
Thank you, Zion. Go ahead and put your mute on. Okay, Luke, I'm ready for you. What do you notice?
Tell her what you told me. You're gonna tell her about the red dog?
The cat and the cat.
Yes, the dog chasing the cat. Should the dog be on a leash? What do you think, Luke? Yeah, I agree. That's right. It could be very dangerous to let the dogs run free. Awesome job, guys. All right. And of course, we want to talk about the rule in our classroom that we learned was all about raising our hands. Let's all try that real quickly. Everybody put your toy down and raise your hand. Raise your hand. Put your hand down. Raise your hand. Put your hand down. Raise your hand. Put your hand down. Let's watch a very short, I'm not going to play the whole thing. You can find this on YouTube if you have permission to watch it. It's called the Raise Your Hand song. So let's just watch a few seconds of this very
When you're
important
in
rule
school and
our
in the classroom, you got something to say. When your teacher asks a question, you know the answer right away. Before you speak, raise your hand up high. Just raise it up, 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 raise it up. And I said, raise your hand up high. Raise your hand up high. Stretch your fingers to the sky. It's a very simple rule. When you want to talk to school, raise it up, 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 raise it up. Sometimes you feel like shouting out, but that's not the way to go. You got to raise your hand in school now. That's how to show the world you know. So be calm, stay cool. Just raise it up, 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 raise it up. Remember to raise your hand. Your teacher will give the word.
All right, loves, do you think that's important to raise your hand? Charlotte, why is it so important to raise your hand and wait to talk? Why do you think it's so important?
Because when you raise your hand up, you can tell the teacher something.
That's right. Would anyone be able to hear you if everyone was talking at the same time?
Wait, did you hear?
What do you think? Charlotte, if everyone was talking at the same time, could I hear you?
No.
No, I wouldn't be able to understand what you're saying. So true. Thank you, Charlotte. Go ahead and mute. And what did we learn today? Corellis, did we learn the difference between a rule and a law? Yeah? What's a good example of a rule in your home?
8:30 bedtime.
That's right. I remembered that one. That was a good one. And we learned about the rules and laws that you follow in your community. Some are rules that are set up by people to help out, to keep things orderly and safe. And some are laws that if you don't follow them, you could get a ticket. All right. And you learned why they're important. Always setting up rules and laws because they are important to follow. We want to keep you safe. Yeah, we want to keep you healthy and strong. So we set up those rules. Now, guess what? We're done for the day. We're done. You all followed your promise, which means I'm going to enter your names into the contest. Remember to do it again tomorrow so your name stays in the contest. And at the end of the week, we will spin and see who wins the game of their choice. At the end of our lesson, we get to do like a 3 or 5 minute game, okay? So keep your promises. Tomorrow, I'll see you for science. Tomorrow, if you're, just in case anyone's listening, if your learning coach is nearby, what we will do tomorrow is we'll start out with a presentation, and then we're going to have a second device or a new tab on your computer, and we will log into Nearpod at the same time we're on together live. Now, this is something we've done for years. It's easy to do, and I'll show you how to log in, but I will share the login code tomorrow, and we'll do the work together. And that means that your student will be able to write on the screen and slide answers around and do all sorts of fun stuff to participate with us. Okay, so Nearpod, if you are interested in more information, go to nearpod.com or watch a couple YouTube videos about how to Nearpod, but it's super easy. And I'll give you the code tomorrow. All right, and we'll do that a lot, by the way. Thank you for learning with me. Are you guys happy? Did you have a good time?
Yep.
Did you learn a lot?
Yep.
Yeah. You did?
Yeah.
All right, I'm so happy. Let me stop sharing so I can see all your cute faces. And right now, I'm going to ask if you have any questions or if you want to share anything with me. All right, let's start at the top. Carilli's, go ahead.
My question is, what's that green light, red light? Can you make it a little bit slow?
Sure, absolutely. I would love that. And by the way, tomorrow we are having a scavenger hunt in our lesson. So we'll get a little practice with scavenger hunt, but we'll have to slow down the red light, green light, won't we? Thank you, Xander. I'm going back to Corelli's, okay? Corelli's, go ahead and mute. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hurry up, beat me. Thank you. Corelli's, go ahead.
No littering.
I love that. Are you going to be a good rule follower? You are. I better go clean up my yard just in case you come by, right? Yeah.
Oh,
It's actually a law. You can't litter. You'll get a ticket. Thank you, my love. And let me go with, I saw a hand. Henry, I saw your hand up. Go ahead. Do you have any questions for me or want to share anything? Oh, you're cutting in and out. I'm having a hard time hearing you. I think it's a little choppy. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. It's going in and out. You sound like the cutest little robot. I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Mom, text me if there's a question, okay? All right, let's see. Anyone else? Anyone else? We're going to say goodbye. Charlotte, go ahead.
never litter. If
That's
you litter, then you can get a ticket.
exactly. So is that a rule or a law?
A law.
It is brilliant. Thank you for sharing. Anyone else? Oh, nope. You already had a chance to talk to me. Oh, let's go Zion. Zion, I haven't heard from you. Unmute, unmute. Unmute, unmute. Oops, I lost him. Luke. Zion. there's Zion.
You obsessed and you like it that sack take away.
Oh, really? Oh, no, that would be terrible, wouldn't it? We would not want that. No, we would not want that. All right, guys, it's time for us to say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. It's time for us to say goodbye. See you later, alligator. Say in a while, crocodile.
In a while.
See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. Bye, guys. Mwah. See you tomorrow, 10:30, science. Bye, guys. Bye. Log out, log out, log out, log out. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Log out, bye-bye, bye-bye. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye, Zion.